for a brand to operate, for a brand to work in these modern times, in the times where things are digital, I don't need to explain this to you anyway. Look what is happening with education and work. Look, for a business to have a brand that operates in this digital environment, you need three things, all right? So first one is the brand name. Brand name. The brand name. Number two is the icon. The icon that represents that brand name to best advantage. You know, like if you think about McDonald's, for example, what is McDonald's? McDonald's has a brand name, which is, yes, of course, McDonald's. We all know that. We all know that. But also they have an icon. What is the McDonald's icon? It's the M, and that's it. So easy. So what they do, they put this M in a circle, and they put this in Facebook, in Instagram, in YouTube. So when you see this M, not the lone McDonald's, your brain associates that little graphic, because that's what it is. That icon is a graphic, it's no more than that, it's not a word. They associate that with the brand name, which is McDonald's. You need to make sure that you have that icon right. I'm going to explain you later on how to make it right. And number three, we have learned that we need a slogan. And why we need a slogan? Because we need to tell a micro story that represents that brand to best advantage. We need that micro story. So that's why I'm telling you. You need to take this big song that you like, that represents who you are, what your company is, and you need to condense, to synthesize, to reduce that story to a micro story, which is a phrase, and that phrase is your slogan. I was telling, what is the slogan of McDonald's? Of McDonald's, just loving it. Loving it. That is the slogan, which means that you are enjoying it. That helps the brand. Now, as I say to you, as brands capture your imagination, as brands capture your psyches, as brands capture your hearts, eventually you can get rid of everything and just stick with the icon. That is amazing. That is for sure. That is for real. The icon, have a look at social media, is what represents your brand to best advantage nowadays. So that is something that we have learned so far. All right. Second thing that we have learned is that you need to make sure that once you have the brand name, you also need to have you need to make sure that that name is available in a website like GoDaddy. You have to make sure. If the brand name is available, what you do? You buy it. And that's it. Now it's yours. Now that brand is yours. You see, owning a brand nowadays is very different to what it was before internet times. If you own the domain name, you own the brand. It's yours.